I'm delighted to be joined this morning by Rowan Hooper, the news editor of The New Scientist magazine. Now, Rowan, The New Scientist is read by over 3 million people around the world. Presumably, that also means that you're following the global news agenda in science.
That's right. We've got offices in 3 continents. Our central office is in London, but we've got staff in different offices around the world, and we've got stringers and freelancers as a network of correspondents around the world who feed back into our office and tell us everything that's going on of interest in science and technology around the world.
And so your writers are producing content for both online and print. How's the online delivery of news changing?
Well, it's becoming more and more important. I mean, most of our readers in the US read the product online. We still print and sell the magazine in the US, but most of our readers are online. Digital is just becoming more and more important. Facebook and Twitter also becoming bigger and bigger sources of a way of getting our content out to the readers.
And give me a clue, give me a sort of an understanding of the DNA of a New Scientist news story. What are you looking for? What are you trying to communicate?
Well, I guess the germ at the centre of it all is a great idea, ideally, in a good story, is a great idea that's going to make people sit up and take notice. Then we will shed light on that idea, give analysis and tell why it's important, why it matters to people, so why it's relevant to the reader. It's not just some arcane idea of minor importance, but big ideas that are going to matter to people's lives.
This really is one sector where there is new in the news.
There is. That's the great thing about working here. You know, there's always new stuff to write about.
And do you think the scientific community is getting better at sort of communicating their ideas and their discoveries?
Scientists themselves are getting better, yeah. And then the scientific community, meaning like bloggers and journalists, there are more and more people who are writing about science and getting it out in different ways on blogs and in different websites, as well as more traditional outlets like New Scientist and the newspapers.
And the PR community are up to the challenge as well. Do you find that they're suitably qualified, can understand the products?
Yeah, I think so.
There's no contradiction between the sort of the spin of PR and the specific nature of science.
Well, there can be a contradiction, but that's what our job is, to take a balanced look at whatever new result is coming out. So a PR might understandably only want to present one side of it, but our job is to look in a more neutral way at what is being presented and say whether this has importance or value.
Rowan, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.